Have you ever observed how the top Rocket League players seem to have the ball stuck to their car with flawless control? You wonder how they do it? Meanwhile, you find yourself losing possession, having minimal impact due to your lack of dribbling skills. Other players often outperform you, reducing your contributions to the team and hindering your progress in ranking out. You, fed up, decide to finally learn how to dribble in Rocket League. Let's break down dribbling in Rocket League, starting with the basics. So even though you might be a beginner, you can start practicing today. Dribbling is a crucial skill because it gives you control and possession, which are key components in becoming a better player. What do you need to start dribbling? Rocket League, car, controller, or a keyboard. I suppose you need a console and a PC. Okay, I should have thought this through. There's a ton of training packs out there. I personally will be using free play, but if you want one to get started, here's a good one. Basics of dribbling is keeping the ball either on top of your car or keeping possession of the ball. There are 3 types of dribbling in Rocket League: ground, bounce, and air. I'll only be going over bounce and ground dribble in this video. Let's start with ground. There's tons of ways to get the ball on top of your car, but I will only show you when the ball is coming at you and when it's going away from you. When it's coming at you, line up with the ball, and after you touch it and it bounces up, turn off ball cam and drive forward so you're under the ball. It is now a game to keep it balanced on top. I would recommend at first to either unbind your boost or not to use it. Do this to start out. Most people in the beginning use boost thinking it will help, but it tends to mess things up. Throughout this whole process, at some point I would recommend tapping the brakes to see what happens, because it is a jarring experience, and tap them. Don't hold them. Trust. Okay, so we're going to be practicing some dribbling. I'm going to be in free play here. A good thing to get started in free play is you can obviously just start it from the beginning, but if you just push up on the D-pad, it actually goes straight to the top of your car. And we're going to be going with no boost right away. Just want to show that it's possible to dribble without any boost here, and so you can just use gas. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, I even throw in a power slide. I'm actually don't have any contacts in. Took my glasses off, so I'm playing like this. This is where I can actually see right here. That's yo, this is horrible. How could anyone play like that? It is very important you understand the basics before you add on more. After you can consistently keep the ball on top of your car, rebind boost and continue practicing with that. Now with boost back in the mix, it is possible to dribble when the ball is going away from you. Okay, now we're going to add the boost back in. Boost allows you to speed it up, and also allows you to cut into the ball and start dribbling that way. And it is definitely a lot easier with boost. For example, if the ball is going coming towards you, it's a lot easier to get it on because you can kind of boost in front. It's worth noting that you can tap your brakes to slow down your car just a little bit. If I'm going too far, I can tap it. You never hold it though. You have to get your car going the same speed as the ball and get slightly in front of the ball and cut into it. This way of getting the dribble started is a bit harder than when it was coming at you. After getting that, you are now ready to start using power slide. Also, I don't think I said how to catch the ball with an aerial. So if this is my car and the ball's coming right here, right? You catch it a little, if this is the top of the car, you catch it right here where it's not on the top so it doesn't bounce up. Here, I'll show you an example. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful catch. If you catch it too far forward, it goes like that. If you catch it too far back, it just bounces off. So you want to kind of find the sweet spot, and there you go. And you'll learn it. Best way to learn it is to practice, really. And it is much easier to do this in car cam. I try to do this in ball cam. It's super hard to understand where the ball is moving. Your camera just kind of goes all over the place, really. Obviously, if it's going at an angle, you're gonna have to catch at an angle almost. Try to catch. Yeah. See how I had to catch it on the side there versus just catching it where I wanted. So right here, if I wanted to go forward with it, I catch it on the front side. Another thing is you don't want to do a lot of movement when you catch it. So you don't want to be moving a lot because it's hard. I know it's hard at first, but this is maybe what it'll look like. Yeah, you just want to do nice slow adjustments. Okay, and now we're going to look at power sliding. I can do cuts with it. Ooh, those are actually kind of decent. Yeah, you can do so much with power slide, really. You can get it, you can get it cut a little more. You can turn around real fast. Power slides will open up a whole new way of dribbling, allowing you to do things you never thought you could do before. Once you get the hang of that, and I know it will take time, you can start looking at bounce dribble. This type of dribbling is seen at all ranks and is a really powerful mechanic to learn. The variety of things you can do with this is insane. You can power shot, aerial, flick, demo, musty, the list really goes on. To get to those things, you have to first learn the bounce dribble. To start, get the ball bouncing a bit, Then shortly after the ball hits the ground, cut in and touch it. This will pop the ball up again, and you can continue the cycle. Bounce dribbling is honestly really powerful. Majority of the time, it's easier to do it in car cam. You can just bounce dribble like that. Woo! The power of bounce dribbling is so unpredictable because like I could be bounce dribbling and then just go into like a dribble. This is all about timing and will take time to get used to. I would recommend not even trying to score first, as it is hard enough to bounce dribble on its own. After practicing ground dribbles for a while, I would recommend hopping into game and trying them out against opponents, as implementing them right away is effectively the best way I found to retain the newfound skill. Now that you know how to bounce and ground dribble, you can start learning power shots, which I'll cover in this video.